Oh, I don't like that.
Hello. I was going to say morning, but we're right at noon. So hello, could you just introduce yourself and tell what year you graduated from Southwestern High School?
Sure. Yeah, so my name is Anna Fraizer and I graduated in 2016.
Okay, so not
Yeah.
that long ago.
Almost 5 years.
Yeah.
Yep.
Can you tell us your job title and who it is that you're working for and how long you've been there?
Yep, so I am an engineer. That's my title, mechanical engineer by trade. I work at Criari and I've been here for a little bit over a year.
Okay. And then can you explain what it is that you do, like what a day might be like for you on the job?
So every day is different. It really depends on what projects are active and what's really pulling on my time. But I do a lot of testing, a lot of evaluation, either in the lab or doing data analysis. At my desk, I work mainly with acoustics and hearing projects, whether that be headsets, helmets, stuff of that nature, and also some biomedical projects as well.
So you are currently in Boston, is that correct? Where you
No, I'm
live?
in New Hampshire.
Oh, you're in New Hampshire. Okay. Okay. And can you talk a little bit about your career path? Like how from high school did you get into the career path that you're in?
So after high school, I went to college at Johns Hopkins University. I applied there thinking I wanted to be a biomedical engineer. And I was actually pre-med for the first year of school. And then after my freshman year of college, I had an internship at an applied physics laboratory affiliated with Hopkins. And I saw robotics for the first time. And being able to work hands-on with prototypes really encouraged me to switch to mechanical engineering. So then, yeah, I did that throughout the rest of college, had a few internships. Most notably, I worked at a prosthetics company my junior and senior year of college, and that was a lot of fun. And then right after I graduated, I started working at Criari, drawn to it because of the large variety of projects I was able to work on, because I'm a relatively new entry-level engineer and wasn't 100% sure what I wanted to do. So I loved the opportunity to try different things. And then this past spring, I actually started getting my master's online part-time through Penn State. So a master's in mechanical engineering. So
did your employer help pay for that?
It's about 50% is covered by my employer.
And you mentioned the internships. I would think that they've been of value to you to get into the path that you're in. So as students are maybe looking for college, find out if they do provide internship opportunities too.
Yeah, so Hopkins didn't provide internship opportunities. You have to go out and apply for them yourself. I know some other universities or colleges have co-op programs. Co-op, is that the name of it? I think so. Where actually a semester, or I think in some cases a year of your school is dedicated to working at a company. And a lot of people that I know really appreciated that opportunity to work in industry experience during college with the help of your university.
So what basically does your company do?
A lot of things. So we're a research and development company. So we qualify as a small business. So we apply to proposals that fall under SBIR. And so those projects can either be a phase 1, which is a 6-month project. It's a low funding, quicker timeline. Then we can apply to a phase 2, which is a 2-year project, and then phase 3, phase 4, depending on the nature of the project. So it's a constant rotation of different things that you get to work on, which is a lot of fun and also really challenging. So yeah, across many different business areas, from thermodynamics and fluids to biomedical projects. And then the hearing projects is a really big business area that I focus most of my work in, because I like the medical application. That's what really gets me interested in helping people, and especially when it relates to their health. So yeah, lots of different stuff.
Great. So is there the opportunity for advancement within the company?
Yep. So like I said, I'm pursuing my master's degree, and that's partially supported by my company. And then over time, so you start as an engineer working on like a task level, right? I work on 5 to 6 different projects at any given time. And then if you're interested in project management, you can get into a project engineer role where you start doing some of the task management and project timeline management and stuff like that. And then higher level engineers can get into being the principal investigator or the project director. And that's where you're really working closely with the client and writing proposals and bringing business back into the company. So yeah, there's room for we're all title engineers, but there's definitely room for growth and leadership within our company.
What would you say is your favorite part of your job?
I do like the variability. It is a challenge at times because every day, I mean, the amount of brain power it takes to do the job never goes away. There's no easy day, right? But the variability keeps you interested, and really, I think that combined with the fact that I'm able to work on innovative technology that will help people in the long run, that's really rewarding. So that's probably my favorite part.
How about challenging? What's the most challenging part of your job?
So we're working on new and innovative technology, and when you get to that forefront, there's no answers. So you're the one, if you run into an issue, you're really the one that has to figure it out. There's no one to go to for help sometimes. And that can be really, really frustrating and draining sometimes. But also exciting when things do work out. It's very rewarding because you're the only one that's made something work sometimes. So that's exciting.
Great. And what kind of education or training is necessary for your job?
So generally a bachelor's level from an accredited university and an engineering degree. We have mechanical engineers, we have biomedical engineers, electrical engineers, computer science majors, and then higher levels of education are always preferred, right? A master's or a PhD just makes you a more eligible candidate for a role at our company.
And what suggestions do you have for our current students who might be considering something in the mechanical engineering field?
That's a good question. If you can, talk to people that are in the field, get a sense of what their day-to-day life is like. You will never meet 2 mechanical engineers with the same daily routine at work, I'm assure you, because there's a lot of variety in the field. Which is nice because you can almost always find a role where you're happy doing the work. But also just, I mean, tinkering around, and I mean, YouTube is a huge resource. Watching videos of projects that get you excited, right? And finding something that you're passionate about. The field is huge. There's a ton of different ways you can go, and really just doing your research and learning what is out there. Yeah, I mean.
And what suggestions, if any, do you have for students while still in high school to prepare for a career?
I think right now, you're not going to become the expert in anything right now. I think right now, focusing on building the skills that are going to help you throughout life, right? And not being too caught up with the perfection of everything. Like in the end, it doesn't matter what you go to. There is no right university or right program to go into, because you're gonna blaze your own trail, right? And there's no perfect way to do that. So not getting caught up in being a perfectionist, and really focusing on the skills like resourcefulness and discipline and all these different character traits, right? And skills that you can build that will help you throughout your entire life, and not just being bogged down by making all the right choices because you're not going to do it. No one does. I didn't, and I'm pretty happy with where I'm at now. So yeah, relax, breathe. You're in high school. Great. It'll be okay.
I love that advice. Very good advice. And are you aware of the career outlook for this field?
it's not going away anytime soon. It's a good field to get into if you want to be employable in the future.
All right, very good. Do you have any last advice for our students? Just even life advice is, because you're not that far out of school yet, having gone to college or even college advice.
I think believing in yourself, as tacky and corny as that sounds, is a really big piece of finding success and happiness going forward. If you believe that you can do something, you can put your mind to it, odds are you're going to achieve it. There's going to be obstacles in your way no matter what. I mean, but really just not giving up. And if you really have your heart set on something, just chasing after it. But that being said, you're in high school, breathe. You don't need to solve the world, fix the world, and just enjoy the ride, because stressing about it, over stressing about it, and I've been there, I've done that. It can hinder your happiness in the long run, and just embrace things as they come. Deep breaths, it's going to be okay. Yeah.
And I hope you found support here while you were here too, just people, that care about you and want your well-being too,
Yeah.
of the students.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
Mhm.
There's still a handful of teachers and educators and people that I still keep in contact with 5 years later,
Mhm.
that have been a huge blessing. So yeah, find your support system, because they're there. They're hard to find sometimes, but they're there. People care about you more than you know. So
Well, so nice talking to you, and we're very proud of you, Anna, and all that you have accomplished.
well, thank you.